In less than 15 seconds, this reel explains the huge potential of Bitcoin that so many people miss out and think it's too late to buy Bitcoin in 2025. So I decided to take it and to explain to you what it means and why we are still early when it comes to buying Bitcoin. So why people say it's too late? The first one is price already went from cents to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, when people think that some people bought Bitcoin for $1 or $10 or $100, they think it's too late. If they didn't buy it at $10 and $100, then that's it. It's too late. They can't buy it for $100,000. They can't buy a whole Bitcoin, and therefore it's not worth buying anymore. Now, that stems from the misconception that you need to buy one whole Bitcoin, which is completely wrong. Actually, many people don't know that Bitcoin can be divided to 100 million sats. So you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can buy fractions of a Bitcoin. You can buy sats. And the more sats you buy, the more money you are going to make. Because if one sat is worth $1 today, it's going to be worth $5 tomorrow, and the next day is going to be worth $10 and so on. So you don't have to buy one whole Bitcoin. And the fact that you didn't buy it 5 years ago doesn't mean you shouldn't be buying it today. You know, there is this saying, the best time to buy Bitcoin was 10 years ago. The second best time is today, because it's going to keep going up forever. And in fact, it's going to go up way more in the upcoming years than it did in the past 16 years. And I will prove it to you. The second reason is missed opportunity narrative. Now, like I've said, the same thing with price. A lot of people think, especially they get distracted with shitcoins, because there are a lot of shitcoins that you can buy for under $1 for a few cents. And with unit buys, they think if they can buy a shitload of shitcoins, they have more chances to make life and wife changing money. And so they go and buy that, and there is way more distracting things now compared to 10 years ago. Because, you know, 10 years ago, and even before that, the Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency. So it was the first thing. So people just bought that. Now there are a lot of other cryptocurrencies, a lot of shitcoins, and people get distracted with that. And they think the opportunity with Bitcoin is gone, and now the opportunity is in something new, something else. But I'm here to burst your bubble and tell you that you will never find the perfect shitcoin that's going to turn you into a millionaire overnight. You will lose time, you will lose money, so you better stick with Bitcoin. That's not to mention there's a whole lot of issues with shitcoins. They don't have a capped supply, they are centrally controlled, and all the other problems with shitcoins. So you will never hit the jackpot with shitcoins. You might as well go gamble. You know, you might as well just go gamble in the casino or whatever. And so this is another reason why people don't buy Bitcoin now, why they think it's too late. And the third one, of course, is human bias, anchoring to past prices. You know, whenever I talk to someone who is new to Bitcoin and I tell them to buy, and they ask me, what's the price now? Let's say the price is $100,000 now. They say, well, let me wait a little bit. Maybe it's going to drop to $90,000 or $80,000. Now, if they got into Bitcoin last year, 2024, like the highest price of Bitcoin was $60,000. And then if you ask them, and actually I did talk to some people last year, they were saying, let me wait for Bitcoin to go down to maybe $57,000 or $56,000. So they always anchor to past prices, and that's completely wrong. You shouldn't care about the price. Just buy Bitcoin and forget about it. That's all what you have to do. If your plan is to keep buying Bitcoin to hold it for at least 5 years to 10 years, then the price, today's price shouldn't matter. Today's price or last week or next week price shouldn't really matter at all. So just buy Bitcoin. So these are the three main reasons why people do not buy Bitcoin and why they think it's too late. Now, I'm here to convince you. After watching this video, I'm going to convince you that the potential price appreciation of Bitcoin is way higher than past price appreciation. And that's simply because of the total addressable market. What you see here is the exact chart that I started with in that Instagram reel. And it shows the total addressable market of Bitcoin. As you can see, Bitcoin is less than 1% of its total addressable market. And the total global wealth is $900 trillion. And that includes real estate, bonds, money, equities, art, gold, and of course, Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin total addressable market is $225 trillion, assuming a 50% market share of store of value assets. Now, let's look what's the price of Bitcoin is going to be if it starts eating away a certain percentage of that total addressable market. So Bitcoin price, if it captures a certain percentage of that 225 trillion market. Now, currently, at the time of making this video, Bitcoin is trading around $120,000. So that's 1.12% of total addressable market. Now, if Bitcoin captures 5% of the TAM, which is total addressable market, the price is going to be $535,000. If it captures 10% of the TAM, the price is going to be $1 million. If it captures 50%, the price is going to be $5 million. So as you can see, the price appreciation potential is still huge. It's still huge. And if you keep buying Bitcoin consistently, the profit you are going to make is going to keep making profits for you, and so it goes. It's going to compound. So you are still early. Look at how small Bitcoin is, just $2 trillion. And look how big the total addressable market. It's so freaking big. And I do believe that Bitcoin is going to eat gold. It's going to eat real estate. It's going to fix the housing problem. Because real estate now is used mainly as a store of value. People don't buy real estate because they want to live in homes. People buy real estate because they want to save their money from being depreciated by inflation. And that causes real estate prices to skyrocket over time. So the price appreciation potential of Bitcoin is huge. It's bigger than the past 16 years. And you are early, okay? You are still early. So why adoption is still early? Because Bitcoin is still 2%, it's still less than 1% of the total addressable market of global wealth. And I do believe it's the superior technology when it comes to store of value. It's going to eat gold, it's going to eat real estate, it's going to eat art, it's going to eat pretty much everything. So the future is very promising. And also, only 4% of the global population owns Bitcoin. So pretty much nobody owns Bitcoin on a global scale. So if you only have like $5 of Bitcoin, you are special, you are unique, because most people don't own Bitcoin. And you are still early. So go buy Bitcoin today. Learn about Bitcoin, watch my YouTube channel, learn about Bitcoin. Buy small at first, start playing with it, get comfortable with it, buy $10 every week, and then start smash buying as much as you can, and just wait. That's all you have to do. If you want to save your money from being depreciated by inflation, if you want to make generational wealth, if you want to retire early, if you want to make money like never before, start smash buying Bitcoin as much as you can. Keep doing it on a consistent basis for at least 10 years, and I'm sure you are going to be wealthy in 10 years. So that's all I have to say in this video. Let me guys know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next one. Take care.